Okay, so you have the opportunity tonight to roast Anthony Clark Kaczmarek for his 40th birthday. What do you do? How do you do it? How much is too much or too little? Hi, I'm Mark Schneider. Roasts are a lot of fun, but there are definitely some do's and don'ts to keep in mind. As a friend of Anthony for almost the last 20 years, and a professional speaker, corporate trainer, and author of 16 books, including my semi-autobiographical New York Times bestseller, Big Dumb Man, I'd like to offer a few helpful suggestions that'll get tonight's roast going on the right track and keep the heat on the birthday boy all night long. First, what is a roast? A roast is a jovial, verbal skewering. Anthony, it's not actually a piece of meat. There's no roast. It's not like you're not going to eat it. It's verbal. People are going to talk about you, like joke about you. Okay? Just need to lay that out, base coat, to understand the gist of what's about to happen. So about these jokes, these little jabs, they needn't be negative, and they shouldn't be hurtful. You need to keep in mind, especially with Anthony, he's an artistic type, very sensitive. You don't want to send the big galoot running out of the room crying, okay? Sensitive man, very sensitive. You want to avoid inside jokes, things that are too specific to just the two of you. For example, Anthony, I have a birthday message from Rena Levitt. Anthony, thanks for screwing us 20 years ago. I'll never forget it or you. Nobody would get that, right? Or if I said, Sarvananda says, who's Sarvananda? Too insidery, or if I talked about that summer we spent in the chicken coops, it's weird. Like, who's going to get that? You don't want people to think the wrong thing, you know what I mean? So, not too insidery. You want to sort of seize upon things that everybody can agree upon. Like, there's no greater actor than you, Anthony, when it comes to playing barnyard animals or half-wits. Waldo and Earl. Again, I went too insidery. Who knows who Waldo and Earl? I mean, it's who knows what that is? I'll just end up looking stupid, and it'd be awkward, right? Another sort of go back to the idea of suggestions for universal things. Anthony, you are always on the verge of saying something funny or passing gas. One of the sort of a fine line when Anthony is like cooking it up, He's like, what's it gonna be? Is he gonna crop dust or is he gonna quip? It's a fine line. You never know. He's like a box of chocolates. Anthony's a guy who is outspoken. He always speaks his mind, which probably explains the very long silences when you talk to Anthony. You don't want to fictionalize, folks, right? You want to tell stories about, when Anthony was in the circus playing the bear on the ball. You want to keep it within the realm of real biographical details. Like, Anthony is part Native American, and in so being, he does not know the meaning of the word fear. But then again, Anthony doesn't know the meaning of most words. It's shocking for an educator, but, this is true. It's the truth. You might want to also, folks, clear your comments in advance. Sorry about that, Kim. And most importantly, you want to keep it short. See, I'm approaching 4 or 5 minutes, and which is not short. I've outstayed my welcome here, most certainly. And you want to finish with something, and this is the most important thing, something from the heart. And that's where I am. I'm at the end, and Anthony, I want to say to you, I love you. You're a brother to me. You are one of the funniest guys I know. I'm reminded, even over the distance and the time, to always look for the absurdity in a situation and to always try to find a reason to laugh and to maintain a sense of play and joy. And I think that pretty much sums you up. And the fact that you are married to the greatest woman in the world and have the most delightful daughter makes perfect sense to me, because there's no better than you, my friend, and I wish you a very happy birthday, and I wish you many, many wonderful years to come. And you know what I say when all is done? You should dance. I only dance at weddings and funerals, but I'm gonna sign off here with a little, just gonna shake it a little bit. Nobody gets to see this ever. I keep these moves locked away in a closet because I might hurt somebody with my moves. Woo! Happy birthday, dude! Signing off from New York City.